Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to TeamODZ Live in a rainy Watopia and wherever Gerrie is.
Good morning.
Morning, Gerrie. And good morning, Rick.
Good morning. So I'm on my secondary coffee cup, the big one.
What happened to the primary one?
Good morning, Owen.
What you on?
The Fix-A-Dad one. It takes about 4 normal cups. It's really big. Because on Saturday, working in the garage, I heard something fall and break.
Uh-oh.
And I went to the kitchen. My daughter looked at me, like, I broke your cup.
Well, at least she owned up to it. That's the right on.
Yeah. Yeah, I was impressed with that. So she told me what happened.
Yeah.
She took something out of the cabinet and it dropped. And it dropped right onto my cup. Like, how unlucky can you be?
Well, you could be the cup.
So enough to replace my cup.
Right.
I picked up the cup and it broke in half. It was basically 2 pieces. But no, there's 3 pieces. The biggest piece were a cup, but it was broken height-wise. It was like this. So I had a half a cup, but I couldn't use a half a cup because you can't fill it. That's so funny. So I said, if I want a half a cup of coffee, I can use that one.
Yeah. You can use it as a measurement device now.
Yeah, for a half a cup.
Yeah.
It's a half a cup, but not useful.
I don't know. It's got a handle. You can hold it.
It's got a handle and everything, huh?
Wow. I kind of want to just do this pace.
Yes, I'm doing whatever pace I feel like today. Not any liquid, Owen. It's maybe good for putty. Something really sticky.
There we go.
Oh,
That was a good morning to Leonard.
good morning, Leonard.
Get to be Leonard again. No, I got to take the old microwave oven apart yesterday.
You done?
Trying to fix it or salvage some new parts.
No, just flatten it so that I can throw parts of it away. And...
Ah.
Okay, let's nerd out a bit. So, I had some time to test my Bluetooth treadmill sensor and try and figure out how they send data, because I figured out they send an array of binary bits, and the first one you send is basically a index telling that what's coming, and then you send the bits one by one. But the way they were doing it was they would send the first one. So it all depends on the position you send them in. So if you have, there's a possibility of 10, and you send a 0 if you don't want to send information for that specific part. So the first one is speed, and the second one I can't remember what that is, but I want that as 0, and the third one is I can't remember. Oh, distance, and then the fifth one is cadence. So the example that I got, and what I've seen a lot of people do, is they send the first one and then the distance, which should be the third one, and then they shift it by 1, and then they send the next thing that they want to send, and then they shift that as many times as they need to build up this array. But that is really confusing. So what I found is I just made an array, and I just put a 0, well, I want a 0, and then my value, and then 2 zeros, and then my value, and then 3 zeros and my value. And that works. So it looks a lot more simple. But at least I can understand it without shifting binary numbers up and down.
I once built a text to Morse translator in a microchip PIC. Remember the microchip PICs, Gerrie?
Yes.
The 16C84 back in the day. Yeah, well, I built a text to Morse generator converter in a 16C84 once. I had a lookup table that corresponded to the position in the ASCII character set for each letter. And the upper 5 bits contained a 1 if it was a dash, a 0 if it was a dot, and the lower 3 bits contains the number of elements in an element being a dot or a dash in each letter. So at the start of the algorithm, I handed off the bottom 3 bits, find out how many times I needed to go through the loop, then read the top bit. If it was a 1, I sent a dash. If it was a 0, I sent a dot.
Yep.
And then I rotated the whole byte 1 to the left and read the top bit again. And went through that the number of times in the loop. Really simple. Very effective. And it meant that I could put plain text for the for what I wanted to send in Morse code.
Nice. Yep, that's fun. Fun to play with these things.
Did you know in ASCII, if you ignore the most significant bit, then the uppercase and lowercase letters have the same value?
Oh.
You didn't know
Just
that?
the significant bit that changes it to uppercase and lowercase?
Yep. So 65 is A. You add 128 to that, you get a lowercase a. Now, if you ignore you ignore the most significant bit, you all of a sudden have a search facility that ignores case.
What if it's a sprinty bit?
Now we've got one of those coming up in 5 minutes.
And you
I'll
just
wait.
ignore all of it.
I'll wake you up 30 seconds before, don't worry. I know what Gerrie and I are talking about is pretty boring, but
I never really played with characters in binary.
I'm riding with 2 characters right now.
Yeah,
Also,
one that
binary.
makes sounds.
So, talking about teacups or coffee cups, I used to have a really big tea mug. It was a dusty bin one. Do you remember dusty bin? I know you do because we've talked about dusty bin before, haven't we? I had to use two tea bags to make a cup of tea in that thing. Three, two, one, there you go. Can you do the fingers without making a rude gesture, Owen? Oh, Owen typed the response because I was asking the question. I never did work out how he did that, what he did with his fingers.
I bet you Owen is sitting at his desk trying it now.
3 like that. And then, so he didn't do anything rude. He put his
Even if you do this.
hand the other way around for 2. And then, I guess he didn't use his middle finger for 1. So, I think that's how he did it.
I would prefer like 3, 2, 1. I feel you should always count with your last fingers.
Well, I guess if it was Dr. Evil, it would be 1.
Yes. $1 million.
Charts with lasers. Ted Rogers. Yeah, I was trying to think of his name. Thanks, Owen.
How was the camper van festival this weekend?
Oh.
That's an Owen question too.
Yeah, I was. I figured that out. And there's a response. Amazing.
Nice.
Fabulous weather.
Don't get me started. It's amazing. This morning I was watching the news and they're like, normally we get our weather from the west, but all week long we've been getting our weather from the east.
You're welcome. No, we're not really east of you.
Nope. Yeah, it's coming from Nova Scotia. It's like it just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. We just keep getting the same storm over and over again. New water, but same storm. Should end on Friday though. Started on Friday. Will end on Friday.
Well, you know what you need to do now, don't you? If the wind's coming out of the east, go and attack all the Strava segments that are east to west.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Put on my winter gear and my rain gear.
East to west wind happens very, very rarely here. Usually out of the southwest. So when it does happen, yeah, you get lots of cyclists attacking east to west segments.
Yeah, the only time we ever get east weather is if something's gone terribly wrong.
All right, 20 seconds to put a sprinty bit.
I've already done 2. I'm already doing where I came up with a little sprinty bit exercise the other day. a bit different though. But yeah, at this point, low 70s, I'll take it. We went from a week full of 80s and 90s to it was in the 40s every day. But today it's supposed to get to the high 50s.
Nice.
So it won't be as bone chilling cold, but it'll be nice to have sun again when it's time.
Yeah, we might actually drop into the 70s today. It'll be nice.
Yeah, I guess this weekend it's supposed to be partly cloudy, 70s. That'll be nice. Everybody will be outside. We'll all look like
yes.
a bunch of bear rising out of our caves, squinting because the sun's so bright. I was talking about that yesterday with someone. I was like, gee, we had like midsummer weather for like over a week, and it was sunny every day, and then now all of a sudden we descend into a week of just cloudiness, and by the end of this we're gonna be back to the beginning again when it first started getting nice.
Yeah, so I'm drop into the 70s. We've had mid to high 80s, touching 90s for the past week and a half, 2 weeks.
Oh, it's beautiful.
No, it's not.
It's great. It's perfect. I'd go out and shovel my driveway in shorts with that weather.
The only thing you'd be shoveling off it round here is cottonseed.
Oh yes.
Cottonwood seed.
Yeah, we definitely have. I think we're hydrated again here. It's definitely had enough rain. It's not like flooding.
The weather looks promising for rain every day.
Yeah. Yeah, ours is just pretty much rain. Like it's not raining right now. Yeah. Like the roads are almost starting to dry up, but rain's on its way. It's been good so far though.
Yeah, heading warmer on, and we've been putting the air conditioning on. We haven't stuck to that yet.
Yeah. That makes for a warm sleep. Usually we don't get too much AC upstairs because I only have the heat pump downstairs. But I like it that way. I'd rather just sleep with a sheet barely on me and a fan.
No, I haven't been there.
Oh yes.
I haven't had a cover over me for 2 weeks now.
Now with the heat on in the house, it's actually kind of even more hot trying to sleep.
Oh, I've turned my heat off before that warm week.
Yeah.
And I'm not planning to turn it on again.
I had to switch it the other day. The house stayed very warm because Friday was a 90-degree day.
That's that road again that's blocked off. There's a sprint on that road. We're getting some new roads, Gerrie.
What road is that? I'm still watching Twitch ads.
We're just dropping out of Titans Row.
Titans Grove, then on the right hand side. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where the new mountain bike course. That's a speculation.
Okay.
You know, we had Ridgeback Ridge,
Yeah.
which were basically just a small little loop.
Yeah.
If you look at the map,
It goes right into it, doesn't it?
it's bigger now and it goes into that little road there.
Yeah, I thought I saw that the other day, and it looks almost like a meandering river because it like gets wide on the corners at some spots.
Exactly on. It's from the compressor in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to turn on the heat because my house was really warm at first, and it was nice for the first day of the cold weather. And then on Sunday morning, we had, I think the high that day was like low 40s and windy and rainy. So I was like, I'm gonna have to turn on the heat.
Oh,
So I did.
oh, I just told everybody to bundle up.
Now I don't have to though. Now it's actually like, at least with this kind of weather, like once the temperature rises a little bit, it just stays there. Like I know during the day, it's going to be in the 50s, and overnight, it's going to be in the 50s. So it's easy to not have to wake up and find that the house is really cold.
Oh, yes.
But then tomorrow, I think we go into the 60s. Might wear shorts again.
You're not wearing them already?
Well, right now, yeah.
Oh,
These
my
aren't
goodness.
shorts actually. These are long. They're black on top and flesh colored on the bottom.
Yeah, yesterday I had to put on something with sleeves.
I was supposed to do an outdoor ride on Saturday, and I got a message the night before like, are you still on? The weather doesn't look terrific. And at that point I looked at it, and there was a chance that it might not be raining, which I was like, okay, I'll ride in the low 40s without rain. And then the next morning when I woke up, it was pretty much guaranteed it was going to rain. So I was like, why don't just skip it? Because I'm not really a fan of getting wet in 40-degree temperatures.
Oh, yep. That is not good.
Six sprints to go.
Not all. You get to do only 6.
Yeah, that's what I have left too.
It's interesting with the sprints in the beginning, they feel too easy.
Yeah.
And as you get closer to the last one, like, oh, that's why there's only 6.
They
Or
keep
7
hitting
or
when I
8.
at least expect it. I have VRG on right now, and when it hits, all of a sudden it's just like, what is? Oh yeah, right, supposed to sprint.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to chug through 345 watts at like 70 RPM.
Ooh, that's always fun.
Yeah, I made this one up the other day when I was making up for Friday on Saturday as my second workout to do. So I wanted it to be restful, but yet have a little bit of a challenge in it.
That's the guy called Bandai. Makes me think of Banzai. You remember that one? Banzai! Yes, he does. The fantastic elastic band challenge. Some of the funniest TV.
I don't feel like climbing. I want to stay in the blue.
I don't feel like climbing either, but I will stay in the blue.
That's what happens when you're not on a workout. You have to do more work than you want to do.
Well, you don't have to. You could shift down your gears.
But then it's slow. Already doing 8 kilometers an hour. This is a long climb. A feature like Climb Pro would be nice. The one thing that I think Zwift needs as well. So when you start a climb, there's an extra graphic that shows you how long the hill is, how steep is it. I'm explaining Climb Pro to cyclists now, which is not needed. Except if you have a really old Garmin 8 unit. So Wahoo and the Karoo 8 units have Climb Pros now, or something similar. And the new Garmin, the 40 series. That's right, that's what I just wanted to say. The X40 do it on the fly. Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's included. So if you don't have a route loaded, it'll look where you're going, then guess where you want to go, and it'll pick a climb and tell you you're on the climb, and this is how far you are from the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought mine had done it a few times.
Yeah, if you have a route planned, yeah.
I didn't know if I liked it. Though.
Oh,
I like some parts about it, but I wish it still doesn't show heart rate for some reason. And I do like to use that, like if it's a long ride, to try to control my heart rate a little bit.
I think you can Change your
There must be.
settings.
Yeah, it must be
Show heart
setting.
rate. I think it shows 2 fields.
Wow, we get a sprinty bit at the same time, Rick.
Go sprinty bit.
It's
Go,
surprising.
go, go. Say standing sprint. You do a standing sprint like I do them.
Don't sprint
Cheated.
standing.
Whew. Hey, now we're perfectly synced up.
There we go. Recovery.
Except now you can see the difference between our weight.
Oh yeah. That's a factor.
Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe we are just about the same. Of course, it's hard to keep them in sync because I don't know what the delay is on any of the screens. There we go. Yeah, you're 2.5 more, I think. Or I mean, 1.1 more. There we go. On watts per kilogram at 175.
Would make me a little bit lighter.
Yeah. Approximately 5 pounds lighter.
I'll be happy being 5 pounds heavier than Andy. I think I'll be happy being 10 pounds heavier than Andy.
Any advance on 10?
15? Sure, I'll take it.
I'm 154.
154, 5 plus 60. Gives me 170.
Yeah.
What's that in real numbers?
Well, I'm 69.4 kilos. 69.9, sorry.
What did you say? 60.
69.9.
Oh, you can add a bunch of pounds and I'll still be happy.
Are you
30 pounds.
gonna give them like a quad or something?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Not having
part
any of
weight
my muscles.
Are you willing to give away?
I'm not giving away. Oh,
I'll give Andy my midsection. I don't use it for a lot. Just to carry food.
and for hiding abs, there's some abs hiding under that, isn't there?
Oh, there's some awesome abs.
Yeah,
There.
there you go. It's abs protection.
Yeah, I haven't weighed myself in a bit, but I would imagine I'm about 160 right now.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
I am a little slimmed down from the winter. I've gained a little bit of muscle, but I don't think that much.
Trying to get under 200. And that is a super goal.
So in 2012, I started the year at 180 pounds, and I got down to 150 in 13 weeks.
My goodness.
At the start of that, people were
Oh.
telling me I had nothing to lose. I had no weight on me to lose.
Wow.
It wasn't long after that, a few months after that, that I went to the UK and met some people I hadn't met in a few years. And one of my friends was asking other friends if I'd been ill.
When I got to 200 pounds, people would ask me the same thing. I'm sick.
The guy I work with, Clay, he's his goal is always like under 200 and whatnot, and so I'm guessing he's about the same build, but he goes and lifts some weights, does all that stuff. And in a matter of time, he looks like a G.I. Joe figurine or something.
Oh my goodness,
Like
one of those lucky people.
But
Builds muscle quickly.
yeah, that's the thing. It's all like big muscle. But he still says that he's jealous that I can just cut. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I would like to be able to walk into any pizza place and not have a DoorDash person even think about walking by me. I don't want to have to bark. I want them to just stay in the back of the line because they go, oh, I don't want to pass that guy.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yay, we get pizza today, Rick.
Nice. Oh yeah, right there. That looks like a lovely pizza place to go to.
I find DoorDash in there.
I gotta start bulking up. That was actually originally when Clay and I became friends. I was in like my late 20s. And of course, he was just lifting weights and doing all that and just bulking up because that's just what he does. And then I was doing the same thing, but I'm like taking mass gainer and eating tons of food and going on like a strict weightlifting regimens to build mass. Then eventually I just gave up. I was like, you know what? I don't build mass. I think my top I hit was like 170. And I still just looked skinny and just with lots of muscle. Then I was just like, you know what? I think I just have one of those light athletic bodies. I'll just work with that.
Yep, work with what you have.
Yep. So now it's just as long as I have a strong core, then I'm happy. And as long as like when I stack kegs at work, I don't feel like I'm gonna hurt something, then I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got my impact wrench out yesterday. Charging the compressor. My air tank anyway. So the previous weekend I'd taken my angle grinder to the frame of our very rotten trailer. Cut that up, put it all in the back of my truck, take to the scrap metal place. Well, I got down to the axle. One wheel came off nicely, the other, there was no air in the tyre, so there was nothing pushing the feed against the rim, and the rim was just spinning inside the tyre, so I could hold the tyre still, but I couldn't hold the rim still, so I couldn't undo any of the lug nuts. Alright, okay. Impact wrench time. So, run the compressor up, got the impact wrench out. Off they came. How was that for an impact wrench sound?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Nothing like those pneumatic impact wrenches. Hey.
That's what I have, a pneumatic impact wrench.
Yes.
So anyway, I go to the scrap metal place. I drive on the weighbridge. I know how much my truck weighs now, with me in it. Then unloaded all my trailer, and back on the weighbridge, and I dropped off 280 pounds of steel yesterday.
Oh wow!
And I got $40 for it.
Did it feel like you did $40 of work?
Well, no, because I pulled a muscle in my leg and one in my back.
Yeah.
I did more. But that goes to Andy's transfer to savings. You come about $150 off having enough to order that now.
Yeah, so on impact wrenches, a lot of, well, now like those Milwaukee impact wrenches are popular, and those things have a lot of torque. The only problem with them is you don't know what you're doing. They have too much torque, and so I've run into a few issues with getting the tires switched out at the garage I go to, having one of the tire guys who got the Milwaukee salesman, convinced that it was a good idea to start making payments on one of these things. It's always the new guy that has one. And then they go and just put the thing on with all their might. And then later on, when you need to change a tire on the side of the road, good luck.
I might use my air wrench to take them off, but I always use my torque wrench to put them back.
Yeah, last time I had to change the tire on Heidi's car, I had to go back home and get a breaker bar. And then even with the breaker bar, I was like, wow, this thing is just not letting go. Something's going to give here. I completely spun the wrench that comes with the car. That just twisted and broke. I was like, wow. And they've had issues there. Talking to the garage manager, they have issues with the new guys getting their Milwaukee guns and then spinning the twisting the stems right off.
Oh.
And then of course they charge the customer for that. I think is stupid, but
There was a guy on a hand cycle doing 5 watts a kilo.
Up back.
With his hands. Left, right, left, right.
Well, it's left and right, left and right.
He keeps his
Maybe
forearms oiled up all the time.
He weighs 30 kilograms.
And that's our other live stream channel where people are oiled up all the time.
Yes. Sounds fun. Tough to stay on the saddle though.
Yeah, you'd have to adjust it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Alright. Are we heading to see Leonard again?
I don't know. Are we?
I think so. Hey, look. Quite far.
Should up this part. In between each one, I gave 5 minutes at 1:30. I should really up it so that it's more like 5 minutes at 150 or 160. Yeah, I went to make this workout the other day, and it took me a while to figure it out because now when you when you click on the value box, you can't use the directional keys to move back so that you can delete anything in it.
Yep.
And so it actually took me longer than I'd like to admit to just keep trying to do something and still not working. And then eventually I remembered, oh yeah, you can use the mouse just to move it around and adjust your time and your power.
Yep. Or just delete everything with the delete button and retype it.
That wasn't even working for some reason.
Not?
I think I did try that. Maybe I didn't.
Should be fixed on 1.41.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it is a relatively new thing, right?
It is. It got broken in 139.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't believe
And
how
I
long
realized
it
not
took me
all
to figure
Macs
that out.
have a delete button.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's my problem. Yep, that's my problem. Well, or the backspace is the delete button.
Yeah. But you have to press, I think, Control D, F4, Enter, Tab, PPO. No, there's a keyboard shortcut to get forward delete and backward delete.
Okay.
I've learned that. Because I saw that happen on Windows, and it's interesting. I just saw, okay, if I press that arrow buttons, it jumps around to a different field. So I just press backspace and delete.
Yeah, Leonard.
Hey, Leonard.
It sounds like he's got a friend.
There. That was fun.
And I just instinctively did that and didn't think anything about it. And then went to the forums, and oh my goodness, there was an outcry of people and installing and reinstalling and quitting Zwift and
Oh, wow. Yeah.
throwing their trainers out. I'm like, you didn't try backspace or delete? And then someone said, well, we don't have a delete button. And
Well,
became
it
a
is
Mac
delete.
only problem. And then
It only-
someone really helpful said, you know, there's a shortcut.
So that must be that maybe the FN or the control. Probably the control, actually. But
I
yeah,
think it's Control D.
I didn't do any like reinstalling or anything like that.
Good job.
I was off of one I was off of one workout and like kind of in the middle and was hoping to just keep riding, but I had to I remembered I had to get off of the bike to get over to my Mac to do the workout to set it. So yeah, then at that point I got pretty angry. There were some expletives thrown around.
Oh my goodness.
And then eventually I remember.
No, just a minute. Let's squeeze this apart. How angry did you get? I mean, was it DoorDash guy angry? Or
Oh no. No,
was it
I didn't feel the need to
seat at the
yell
wrong
at
height
anybody.
angry?
I definitely I said retchin and I said fretchin and all that. I sounded like the dad working on the furnace in a Christmas store. But yeah, then eventually I was kind of like moving my mouse around, and I had remembered that there was something that you could do to expand it, and then it took me just a while to find that perfect edge to actually expand it, and I was like, oh, that's right, I can do this.
Oh, yeah, you can just grab it and drag it. It's not as precise, but
yeah, there's a couple times where when you're trying to get an exact value. There's a little like back forth.
Yeah.
But probably if I was trying to do it on the touchpad, it would have driven me crazy. But
Can't say what, Owen.
can't say retchin' fretchin' or retchin' and fretchin'.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
the auto mod is the auto mod rules is if Owen language equals
The worst part, I was just down here all by myself, and probably everybody was upstairs listening to me rolling their eyes. All the sounds that come out of me whenever I'm, all right, I'm gonna go ride my bike for a little bit.
how are you rolling their eyes?
There's the breathing and the groaning, and the and the retching and the fretching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my point as well, Owen.
I can hear you rolling your eyes.
Yeah, Rick rolls his eyes very, very loudly.
Yeah. When I
That's
roll my
where
eyes, I want everyone
Rick
to
roll
know.
come from?
Yes.
Yeah.
I definitely feel tired on those sprints today. I might just have to skip my core workout today. We'll see. Today might be a guaranteed nap day at work.
I'm planning on a half mile in the pool later. Oops. Not later, but in a bit over an hour.
Going to the office today. So,
I nearly fell
No
off my
napping.
rollers then.
Few more sprints.
Same for me.
and done.
Right.
Yeah, I really could have used a good full night's sleep last night. I think that's what I needed, but yeah, and Visine helps with that. That's how you do the stealth roll. No one knows.
Okay, finally on a deserving downhill.
You're on a race with us this week, Owen. I've been missing you. Hey, bath salts. Thanks for the cheer. That's the first notification I've heard in a while. Have you found out what's up with the Facebook notifications, Gerrie?
Not fix it. Yes. All my spare time goes into my Bluetooth speed sensor for the treadmill. Yeah, the likes on Facebook doesn't show up yet.
No.
I need to play with that. I see Basalt's chat in Twitch, but I don't see it on my Restream app.
Huh,
How are you doing, Basalt?
Over there.
I don't know what's going on there. Type something else, Mr. Salts. Thanks for visiting our stream.
Yeah, Owen's in Twitch.
Yep, it is linked. And Owen is chatting on Twitch.
Yeah.
Maybe Owen is just super special.
I was just going to say, we already know that Owen's special. I'll go for the really rested one, Owen. Uh-oh. I see an arch ahead.
Ooh, there's a sprinty pod coming.
Another bit of sprint.
We've got two left. This is one. Right here, and off we go. One more sprinty bit. It's almost climbing.
Really?
Settle back down. What's up, Gerrie?
Nice. And I really don't want to upgrade my PC to get more headroom. On
Well, you've got about
CPU.
2.5 inches of headroom on my screen. I'm looking at Discord here. You've got about 2.5 inches to the top of the screen from the top of your head.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. We're talking millimeters here for me.
Never forget, on Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson doing a review of a convertible and saying that he had 93 million miles of headroom.
Yeah, wasn't there one where he's like driving around, his head's actually sticking out of it?
No,
No, I thought that was. I wonder what I'm thinking of for that one. There, no more specking bits.
you've
That's
got one in
always
4
nice.
minutes. I'm going to run out of meetup.
Wow, it's a long one.
So what's Gerrie having for breakfast today?
So I had porridge yesterday. Maybe today again. I don't know. I'm going to the office, so I need to be quick. So maybe just muesli and yogurt. I saw Tina bought my favorite yogurt, so might as well have some.
What is your favourite yogurt?
Plain Greek yogurt. Nice and tangy. I don't do really well with the flavored yogurts.
Yeah.
Because they put some artificial sweetener in there. And it's not good.
Grace likes the regular stuff. And then she throws M&Ms in.
Well, I've still got one unopened large bag of mini eggs.
Oh, nice. Is that going in your cereal?
I'm going to wait
Or
until
you
I'm the
just put
absolute
cereal in the
furthest.
bag and put more milk in there?
Well, there you go. Jerry's got the idea. I'm going to wait until I'm the absolute furthest that I can possibly be calendar-wise from Easter and open it then.
$2.6Ks to go. Then I finish the lap. I really want to finish the lap. I want to see if I get confetti.
You can have mine if you want it. I choked on Rick's confetti earlier. Well, thanks to the ride on, Charlie. "50 seconds, last sprint, and then 5 minutes at 1:30.
Nice. Two Ks to go. It'd be really nice if I can find a group to draft off.
Can you see how many other people are riding?
Time now. Wow, that's the. It says 2018. I
That was 5 years ago.
think that's all but
That's an amazing thing to think. 2018 was 5 years ago. Wrapping my head around that. It's been very fast.
So, all 20 bits done.
almost there. I know what I need to do. I need to do this.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Thanks, Gerrie.
You are welcome.
It's 25 miles, Rick.
Yeah, already passed it. I'll take any extras.
Might hit 42k here. Although we're going to go up now, aren't we?
Oh. That rag's done. For it being so cold, it's extremely humid. Lots of sweating the last couple days.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a little moist. Hold on, Gerrie.
All done.
Did you get confetti?
No.
You get a route badge.
No,
Oh dear.
not even.
Yeah, that's why the dew point's at 49 and it's 52 right now.
Oh my goodness.
It's just so humid. That's why it just feels so cold when it's cold, and then it feels warmer when I'm moving around a lot. At work yesterday, I spent half of the day sweating. And the doors were even open. And the second half of the day, I was freezing.
Owen's relating or reliving Jeremy Clarkson quotes. My favourite all time of Jeremy Clarkson's lines was the steering wheel acts in a merely advisory capacity. I think my favourite thing that they ever did on Top Gear was when they went to the Bonneville Salt Flats. They're spending the night in the Winnebago, and Clarkson comes on in the morning and he says, "Oh, I decided to get some practice in the Bagel," and he's taking this Winnebago through tight turns and what have you, and Hammond's rolling left and right in the bed.
Yeah.
And James May is in the bathroom. And he shouts, "Clarkson, you infantile pillock, you're cleaning that up." Where's the end of the meetup? 26 seconds. And I'm not going to get 400 meters in 26 seconds. Rick's pulling away from me. We'll catch him up in a minute. Almost done with the workout.
That's perfect. I just have 1/10 left to 26. I think I'm going to make it to the top and then go downhill though. Maybe get another mile or so.
I couldn't see where you were, so sorry, Rob Preston.
Awesome.
We need to
carrot to get me up the hill faster.
I'm stopping at 42. I don't care where I am. I'm almost there. There we go. Show the horse. I'm done.
All done.
Ah. Rick's going to the top. Oh. Oh.
Question is, should I upload my ride now? Because I didn't have Strava connected.
Yeah, because we all know if it's not in Strava, it didn't happen.
Now I need to find the file somehow. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, Gerrie.
This was fun.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Hey, later, mate. Have a good one.
Oh no. They've updated the forecast. Now Saturday looks like showers. But Monday looks like 80, so that's good.
Well, you should be used to it by now, shouldn't you?
Well, you'd think so. I'm afraid I'm going to turn translucent soon enough. Go from being super tan to translucent. My lawn's going to be amazing by the time this thing's over. It's going to be like one day of sun and it's just going to become a field.
Oh wait,
I'm going to be able to sell the hay.
What lawn? It's a sporting pond at the moment, isn't it?
No, mine has pretty good drainage. I'm on the top part of a hill, so it does drain well. It also dries out quickly too. Ah, I've just made, okay, one more hill. I guess I'll be going to 28. I need to calm my heart rate down a little bit anyway.
I think the pool opens in 50 minutes. Let's have a look. Swimming pool schedule. We are the 6th day. Yeah, 7 till 9.
This might actually work out without having to go up a hill. There it is.
That's the badger.
The 8 TSSs.
I got at least 60. 64. Use that one. Hi, Owen, bath salts, everybody else that's out there, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We'll have a workout and ODZ tomorrow. Well, I don't know if I'll be streaming ODZ because I'm going to have to leave partway through it to go to a mill. I'm going to spend the morning there tomorrow, so we'll see what happens.
Are you gonna mill about?
Am I going to mill about? No, but I'm going to watch diapers being made.
Nice.
All right, thank you, everybody. Take care. Yeah, watch it. Take care, Oren. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Double it, mill.